On my channel, we get straight to the content. Now, if you're familiar with my other videos, it's two main people that I never been a fan of. Mark Lamont Hill, Melyssa Ford, right? Now, shout outs to them, right? I'm just not a fan of them. Not going to go into a deep dive about why I'm not a fan of them, but watch my other content, you'll see why, right? Melyssa Ford is no longer on the podcast, right? Hasn't been on the podcast for a long time. Now, granted, I know she did some interviews and was talking about the Joe Buttons, like a little sneak diss kind of activity. Not too crazy though, right? It's coming to the point where, and see, I live a different lifestyle than y'all. So I have a lot of communication with women. Shout outs to the women out there. You know what I mean? They got good spirits. They outside. Some of these women tougher than y'all men, but that's a whole nother topic, right? So I like talking to them, right? But it's one thing they talk about and always kind of grinds my gears. And they be like, oh, this guy gave me the ick. I hate that terminology, the ick, right? I'm like, the ick. And I always say, like, man, that's just women being extra. And women that get the ick, they probably used to dealing with bad dudes. So they get the ick when a dude being nice, right? In this aspect, I understand the ick. Joe Budden's got to stop talking about Melyssa Ford. He's way more successful than her. She's more than likely not going to be successful in whatever she does, because I hadn't thought about Melyssa Ford till she got back on the podcast, right? No disrespect. So she's gone, and now we get Mark Lamont Hill, Queen's Flip, and Joe Buttons kind of sneak dissing her. I think that's the ick that women be talking about. This is weird activity. She's not there, and she's not relevant. Why are y'all talking about her? Me and a certain demographic of the JBP community are so happy she's gone. And now y'all still take opportunities to dig at her. Queen's Flip, you got a lot. Yo, I'm going to have to make a whole separate video about Queen's Flip and him being a culture vulture. And his comments about, oh yeah, Caribbean people are reaching out to black content creators to come over and do the Caribbean Festival. I got a whole deep dive I'm going to do on that. Real culture vulture activity, by the way. But this is ick behavior, bro. Stop talking about this lady. I don't want to hear about her podcast. I don't care what she's doing. And they think they do it in a sneaky way, but low-key, I think they're not trying to be sneaky at all. They'll diss her. And I'm like, well, what does this do for the algorithm? Respectfully. What does this do for me as a JBP consumer? Or you? Nothing. Because we really don't care. Like, if you're a fan of Melyssa Ford, all right, you care she gone. But you don't, if you still tuning into the JBP, you don't want to hear about her. You'll go check out her content. If you like me and you didn't care about her on the pod, you thought she sucked, you don't care about them sneak dissing her. You ain't trying to hear about the lady. Let her go. This is like weird activity. I'm not no crazy man's man, but some of this stuff should be left. All this little chatty patty stuff that be in the pod, it's just filler. It doesn't make the pod better. Two things that don't make the pod better: sneak dissing Melyssa Ford and talking about contracts on the pod. I never care. Shout out to Danny for the Stop. Danny from the Stop barely care about that. And he was all about contracts and how people make money. I ain't heard Buddy make a video about that in all 2026. What are we talking about Melyssa Ford for? Why are y'all, like, whatever Melyssa Ford does, I understand it's the top of the year, content is slow. You think we want to hear content about Melyssa Ford and she's not on the podcast no more? And before she came to the podcast, folks was not thinking about her unless you was doing a 60-year bid in prison? This is ick behavior. I want to hold women accountable when they say stuff like that. I want to be like, shut up. What are you talking about, lady? But this is ick stuff. This is ick activity. You talking about a lady not even there. Let her go somewhere and be strong and wrong. Let it go. Like, subscribe, turn notifications on all. Listen, it was a short video. I'm going to be back. Like I said, I've been on TikTok. My TikTok is Ready Rock 3, just like on my YouTube. So I've been doing content on there, reacting to like music and stuff like that. But I'm going to start putting out more videos because I listen to a lot of JBP. Don't necessarily listen. I've been canceled my Patreon. Don't listen to the actual episode. I only listen to content creators react to it. So I kind of get it, bro. We in a tough time, so I'm gonna give y'all reactions to this. And if y'all want to hear me react to some other content, because I actually listen to a bunch of content, but I don't put it all on my YouTube, like, subscribe, turn notifications on, leave a comment, and hit the hype drum. It's like a hype thing. You can hype up a video. Even if you watch some of my other videos, if you got time, you chilling at work, 15-minute break, you got 2 minutes left, just go find one of my old videos, hit the hype video, like, subscribe, turn notifications on. I'm out, yo.